Welcome back to another day, playing the Ottomans and ripping Austria a new one. It's beautiful. Seeing them tired out by war, pouncing on them. There's nothing better. And we've occupied the last province from Hungary. And it's only a matter of time until we actually win this war. Wait, no, I have them there for a reason, I believe. Never mind, the Albanians don't want to rise up anymore. Which is great for us. So not bad for them. Croatia can have its land. And let's see. All that back. Croatia can have its course, plus everything they claimed. And that puts us just underneath 100 points. Wonderful. No, I might be able to piece out Austria separately, which might actually be a good thing for me. Because if I do that, I'll have a separate truce time with them. Let's see, what will it take to make peace with Austria? Oh, I'll just take peace right now. Can I get some money from them? No. But white peace sounds good enough for me. I really gain absolutely nothing by trying to rip them a new one. And I'll have a 5-year truce. Solves a lot of problems. So why do I still have such low war score? Get rid of prestige. Needs prestige anyways. Damn it. I would have thought that we gain a lot more war score from piecing them out, but apparently not. Exactly what I want from this piece, and I want nothing else, so fuck off with your offer. Might take humanist ideas next, just because I really want that stability, and then I can always take Diplo or espionage later, right after. I mean, Tech 14 is not that far away. And we can still gain another 13 war score, which then should probably be enough to piece them out. Peace? Do you want peace? No, you do not want peace. Okay. How much longer is this? Truce? The truce is another 8 years. So I should be able to finish this war and maybe even another. Wow, I have like no aggressive expansion anymore. That 33% increase is so good. Well, I do have loads of claims. Let's continue fabricating on them. Maybe that'll be my next war. Though I would also like to actually start the annexation of some of my vassals over here. They're exiled now. Well, you boys are out there until the war ends. Look at Theodora gaining its second province. Theodora strong. Still not quite ready to accept the truth of their demise. And well, we've almost unified our country in terms of religion. Only a couple of provinces left. So it's just racing through those reforms. But it will probably stop as soon as the Reformation hits. Plus 10. Only plus 10, you ungrateful brats. Come on, I'm giving you a ton of provinces. Oh. Sure, I'll take the superior unit type. What do you offer me? No. Almost. As soon as this falls, I'll probably be able to peace out. Okay, let's see. This, will they give me 100? Oh yes, they will. Oh, that makes aggressive expansion. Most of them won't even have time to actually join a coalition. It'll be fine. Scariest part about this is probably Poland, Lithuania. But I still predicted I'll be fine. As long as it still boasts a huge army. And Serbia wants to marry, sure, why not? So my vassals still have quite a ways to go until I can actually annex them. Because they don't like me quite enough yet. But they should be about time, right? Oh, plenty of time. It's high time that I annex them. Yeah. Having them as long-term vassals was not my plan. Fabricate that last claim. After which, we are absolutely free to declare war. Ouch, that aggressive expansion. Well, at least it burns off quite quickly. 2.88 a year. Austria will be below the threshold before their truce is even up. Yeah. Even if it's even if they form a coalition, it won't be a long-lived one. So let's get our troops onto the border. Skora must die. They're all alone now. Still another 7 years? Yeah, 7 years. Should be enough time for a war against Kora. Come on, Conley, why don't you want to take some land? Taking land is healthy. Also, I wonder which nation we should actually abuse. Maybe even Muscovy. Take a lot of their lands over here and then make sure that they stay one little line over here in order to block me off from Asia. Whoa. I'll have 2 vassals doing that job, no problem. I mean, I'll be getting plenty of relationship slots. Darn it. If only I had them before the war. Oh, how glorious it could have been. Well, our job now is to eat across Kora as quickly as possible. They really just want to take the northern part in this war. Since the south I'll probably be getting a mission for. Some more troops over and declare war. won't join. Why? Crimea is in debt. Okay. I don't need you anyways. Let him stay. Quickly siege some forts. Because that will give me the real war score. Also, they can't be sieged back right away, so. Well, this province might actually be sieged back if I leave. About we just leave a token force here. Go siege. I have quite a lot of castles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for such a small country. Nearly covering their entire area. I really don't need any more aggressive expansion right now. Is there anything else that actually reduces aggressive expansion impact? Oh. Maybe there will be a policy or something, but I don't think there's actually anything else that reduces aggressive expansion other than state propaganda. Well, I mean, there's the papacy, but we're very unlikely to get that, seeing how we are Muslim. Our little friends. Dare they? And we are slacking off on our improved relations. Wait. Stop it. I don't need improved relations with Moldavia. Almost there. After this war, I'll be taking a quick break from warring right before declaring on the Mamluks in order to make sure that I can annex some of these vassals. Oh, I guess one, because I need the other diplomat. So will it tell me how many diplo points it takes to annex him? So we have 600, another 600. And 250 about. So we have 1,200. Nearly 1,500 points. 20% of that would be 300 points, so we can actually save a bit of money while annexing with our little policy over here. We can activate as soon as we start annexing Serbia. So I really hope that we can actually get all three of them in our belly within 10 years. That would save us about 180 points. All that policy. Might actually be even more, considering that that is probably already with a 25% reduction, so like those 600 points. Diplo annexing costs me more points in total than actual conquest, which is hilarious, but oh well. The possibilities. Wow, they would be vassals. Interesting. And they have so many claims and cores. But nah, I'll just eat them. I don't really want any vassals in Asia. They cannot just gobble it up and core. And reserve the vassalization for my home continent. What? Austria, why are you no longer a valid rival? Are we going a bit puny? Well, it's money spending time. That's just flat out great. More ships everywhere. Except here, because we probably can't build due to it already having all the buildings it can. Yes, sadly. Oh well. Love ducks because ducks mean money. So much money. First of all, just reduce our expenses for the fleet. Later on, it will give us the ability to push even more money up to Constantinople. Probably take trade ideas at some point. That is, if I can get all the other ideas done first, of course. So what do I want? I will take some land in order to get over here, but I'd really like if Akkonlu would take these provinces here. So where do I have my... maybe even those three. If you can give those three to my vassal, giving some of my own culture group away. But that's not too bad. Looking good in my book. See what we can get. Of course, get off this. Then we'll also take some of that stuff. It will only be a little bit of aggressive expansion, right? And actually very little Diplo. Interesting. Oh, and this right here. Because this province right here will allow us to fabricate properly on our enemy, or our little new enemy here that I can gobble up so easily. It should be all coreable. All of this should be counting as Asia and only be 50% of their normal coring cost, so it's nice. Send the demands. And another war successfully waged for the glory of our empire. Those Georgian traditions. Had to remain there for quite some time. Annoying, but it's not horrible. Just those couple, of course, up there. Very expensive. While the rest down here is wonderfully, laughably inexpensive to do. Why can't I core you? Hello? Bugged? Well, I guess I really need to core one of the other provinces then. society? I don't think so. Frankly, I'm at the point where I might actually just spend my millions of mercenaries. .38 units of infantry and half them probably mercenaries. Even more than half. But I've learned to use mercenaries before you run out of manpower. Because running out of manpower and having to rely completely on mercenaries is a really bad situation. Whereas having some mercenaries in the army makes them more expensive, but it also just helps out in general. Like, you get them earlier so you don't run out of your mercenary pool in an emergent situation like you would normally do, realizing that you have 0 manpower. Now we still have some time before... I wonder... Or will not join them, but they might soon. Let's fabricate some claims. Almost join the Sunni fate. And we have a little bit of money again. For more ships. So let's reform our armies. Get rid of all the mercenaries. Because we really don't need them anymore. As our manpower now is sufficient. I might eventually hire some again, but then again, most of them that I have right here in my armies now are outdated anyway, so I'd have to hire new ones either way. And suddenly make a ton of money, which we'll spend again. We might need some more infantry than that. And I want to have an army of at least 50,000, if not more, maybe 60. Should be less expensive than it was before, even if I have more troops.